What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you've seen some of the deck build in a few of my other videos, so I just wanted to put this out so you could see what we were doing here. And I'm a little bit new to this, and you know, the cameras and how things work, and I should have done a time lapse, but I didn't know how to do it until like towards the end. So I just kind of went through and just took chunks and slapped them all together and made it, you know, as short as I could. So let's shrink me down. Look at that sexy, sexy man right there. You see him? Yeah, you see him. Alright, let's get into the video. It was 30 degrees or under this entire job, it seemed like. It was rough. So I started it a little bit late. You know, basically we're trying to make the frame here. And you can see we're just using some scrap. We just kind of screw them to the side, make like little kickstands. And right here, you know, we're using the tape to make sure we're going across both corners to make sure it's perfectly square. And you see right there, got a tape measure on one hand and lunch in the other. I never stop. I don't do lunch. Me, if I sit down for a half an hour in a warm truck, I'm not going to want to work. So it's either all or nothing. Okay, and right here we started putting these in, and my boss went in and put all of these joist hangers in, and he measured off of the wrong stud. So this side was fine, but the side that I'm on here, each one of those joist hangers was off by 1.5 inches. So I had to pop them all off and just move them over one. I mean, it's a common mistake, I guess. Crap happens. And yes, this is in Charlestown. Bougie, bougie, Charlestown. It's a really nice town. It really is. It's a nice community. I just would not want to live there. There's too many people, too many cars. Parking's impossible. And the homes are way too expensive. I don't know. It's not for me. But I know people really like it there, and it's, you know, nice community. Tricky part is working there because you have street cleaning and they don't want dumpsters, and if you put a dumpster in front of someone's house, all the neighbors will come out and start cussing you out. And yeah, that does happen. And yeah, at this job, just because we were cutting through this guy's yard, all of a sudden there was like, oh, snowstorm coming, nor'easter. And we were like, oh crap. The miter saw is up on the deck with a tarp over it. So if it gets windy, that miter saw is going to go right off this deck. And right below here is cars. So we were like, crap. And it was coming. So we went there at like, literally it was 6:45. And we tried to like creep up the ladder and just fold it down, put everything down, and Yeah. The neighbor was not happy. He used a few choice words and told us to get out of here. Yeah, okay. All right. So that was this back half was like half of the deck. And now we're onto the front half, or the back half. And the problem was the lumber. If we had the lumber on this side, we couldn't work, so we had to do one side, push all the lumber to that side, and then do the other side. Yeah, and here's the cars I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a long way down. How about a miter saw through your windshield?
And it's icy.
And it's icy.
Perfectly safe.
So we use these cross braces to keep everything square. And then these,
not so nice.
And these kickstands just to hold everything up until we could build the little... So the engineer wanted basically like a studded wall, basically, for like drywall, like a wall in your house. He wanted a wall under like each side, so this side, and then one right down the middle of the deck. But we had to leave spaces, not on this side, but on the bottom side, we had to leave like spaces so that water could get through and drain out. So you might see if we flip the camera, like the bottom plate has sections missing. And then we took a piece of rubber, you know, we cut an extra piece of rubber and put it under our bottom plate. And here's a little trick right here. You see this? See this little L bracket that I made here? You don't know how many times I get a guy saying, "Hey, stop what you're doing, stop what you're doing. I need you to come over here and hold this 2x4. Like, just make an L bracket, screw it to the side, and you don't need anyone. I don't know. I always work by myself. I do better by myself. I had to figure out how to work by myself, so, you know, there's always a way to do things. Always. Unless it's physically impossible for you to do it, then I get it, but... And no, this saw is not mine. And you see this little fabricable job I had to do here?
We are getting blasted.
Oh, yeah.
There's some serious freaking nitro fuel. You could probably heat a house with that gas. It's just like so powerful, it's floating through the air and just smacking us in the face.
I was thinking he farted and he thought I was farting. He's like, "Hey, do you fart?" I was like, no. I'm like, "Oh, dude, did you fart?" He's like, No. It's not so bad like in the suburbs, like when you have a stack coming through. But in the city, man.
14.5.
Whew. God.
2 at
I wouldn't light a match near that. Like, there's
Just went
some
to Home Depot,
methane.
grabbed some more 2x12s for the deck job. And look at this. It's snowing. Great. Just what I want.
It's always fun.
Day 5. Deck build. Day 5.
Getting there.
And what is it, like freaking 28 today? 25 degrees?
Probably the warmest day we had. No, this was the warmest day.
Dude, I gotta work next to this.
Oh yeah.
There's some bile smelling shit coming out of there. Fucking nasty.
Oh god.
Day 6. It was a brisk 21 degrees when we got here this morning.
Yeah, I cracked myself up, don't worry.
And it's like 23 now.
It's normal.
Sweet. Starting the decking today. Deckage. Oh. As I fall off the deck.
If you don't like construction, bowling, poop and fart jokes, then you should go somewhere else. Go to another channel. Yeah, it was actually so cold one day that we had to go and pre-drill. And normally we don't, but like we had to pre-drill holes in every single spot because the stuff was just splitting.
Day 6. Decking. Stairs finish. Decking going in. 1/2 left.
I think it was like 34 this day, and I wasn't pre-drilling that day, and I wasn't having a problem.
Batteries are getting low, but that's where we're at for today. Stairs done. Main drag done. Probably be able to button this a little bit up by the end of the day over here. Alright, we finished the deck. Got all the deck boards in. Now we're starting on this metal handrail system.
This is around the time I figured out how to use the, see? Speed lapse, or time lapse. Finally figured it out. So I did most of the deck, I did most of the handrails. It was just like a little bit left in the, I guess technically you call this the front and the other side the back. I got most of the front and all the sides done. It was just like, just across the back and around the stairs that I didn't finish. And we were a little bit short, so some had to be ordered. So I don't think I'm going back here. So I won't be able to like give you a complete finish, but this is it's finished. I mean, my boss went back and buttoned up the handrail, so I'm not going back there again. So this is it. This is the deck job. Just wanted to put it out there for you guys, so make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. See you next time.